My name is Henry Cicero, and I am your personal voice in the U.S. Senate. You need something to be made law? I am your man. My loyalty to the Illuminati is absolute. Your lawyers made damn sure of that. Now, some might debate my loyalty to the people who voted for me. But democracy is not about serving the interests of every simple-minded Joe Schmo out there who, quite frankly, has no idea what's good for him. No. Democracy is about getting shit done while maintaining the illusion that the people's voices are heard. You guys understand that? You know, I really like you guys, and not just because you know how to hold your liquor. You've got this pulling the strings from the shadows act down to an art. There isn't a single decision-making body left in the country where the Illuminati don't have any representatives, and yet nobody knows who you are. If you don't like something, you get someone to change it. If you can't change it, you buy it, and then change it anyway. Kudos, my friends. It's the American way. The secret world and me, we have the most perfect of arrangements. I get all the perks and none of the pain. I'm invited to all the parties. I get to fight my battles in the relative safety of the Senate, and nobody's relying on me to save the world. And let's not kid ourselves. That last bit, it's a good thing for all of us. I don't know how you guys do it. I can only count on the fact that you do.
Taking a break from saving the world, huh? I bet you've been out there punching darkness in the face and kicking evil in the, nuts. Or maybe you've been checking up on the MIBs? Come on. Dead guys followed by very much alive guys in black suits and black vans? Connect the dots. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. Connecting the dots. I rigged one of my RC planes with a wireless webcam. No biggie, super easy stuff. I already did it last year for, research. Not to get footage of Mr. Rosen, my math teacher, watering the flowers in his underpants so I could put it on YouTube. That wasn't me. Flying this thing is like air traffic control in Silent Hill. I pretty much have to rely on, like, the Force. And then every time I get over the edge of the MIB camp, wham! It goes dead, and it goes down. They got some kind of signal scrambling going on. Maybe even EMP? I'd so love to get my hands on that tech. Of course, I got, like, mad skills, so I managed to salvage the plane every time. But I have to keep pulling it out of trees and gluing bits back on. I'd really like to see what's going on inside that perimeter. Like Mr. Rosen used to say, try again, Dufresne. Of course he's a zombie now. Not that he's changed much. He's still Mr. Rosen, and he's still wearing those way too tight underpants. Guess I come across pretty hyped up about all this. It's not that I'm enjoying it, you know. I'm not one of those Norwegian black metal guys. I don't, like, get off on death. But it feels like all my life I've been waiting for this to happen. I've read the books, watched the movies, played the games, buried a survival kit in the backyard. Now this is happening. It's really happening. The freaking zombie apocalypse. And people are freaking out. So I can really do something. I can help make things okay again. Well, not like you. This is like your day job. Saving the world and stuff. Putting your life on the line and needs of others before your own. Right? Right? You could work on your outfit a bit, though. I'm just saying, it's a bit weak for a superhero. I could, like, show you some sketches after we've gone through this. I'm thinking mask, black leather, no cape. Capes are so out this year. So, this is not your average everyday zombie outbreak. Sure, you got your basic shamblers and runners, but they don't just bite. They do other stuff, like special effects stuff. And then there's the tanks. Like, you know, big Hulk zombies. Not zombie tanks with wheels. That'd be just goofy. But, kinda cool. We also got zombies rising from the ground, not just the ocean. Some of them must be, like, 50 years old. Older, I mean, this isn't a big town. If it was just living folks turning, you wouldn't even call it an army of darkness. It'd be a scout patrol darkness. But the weirdest thing, no matter how you bust them up, they keep coming back. Mrs. Creed, she roasts them like marshmallows. Pastor Henry buries them in the churchyard. Edgar, well, you don't want to know what Edgar does. Next thing you know, they're coming out of the fog. Again. Over and over again. Sucks to be us. Yeah, the mutant Smurfs? Not my idea. That's Edgar. I think he even collects Smurf figures. He's a bit weird, but he's totally cool once you get to know him. He's real funny. Just stay away from those dogs. Tango and Cash? They're evil. Carry biscuits. Carry lots of biscuits. I did some research on those blue things. Did you know they're from, like, Viking mythology? They were called Draug, and they're the ghosts of the dead lost at sea. Don't ask me what Vikings are doing in Kingsmith. I'm thinking ancient blood curse. It's always a curse. I like having a name for the monsters. Better to think of them as something with a name. Something that was human once, you know? In a way that's a lot less scary than Smurfs. Smurfs have no humanity whatsoever. How's having superpowers working out for you? My friend Carter, she has some real Sam Krieg novel stuff going on. It's pretty wild. Like, any girl can give you a drop-dead look, only she could probably do it for real. But she's not like that at all. She won't even kill plants. I've given up on asking her to. For someone with powers, Carter is totally normal. She does get steamed about the weirdest things, like me going out alone. But she's not the only one. Sheriff Bannerman wants me back at the station by curfew. Like being out past dinner time is a big deal when the dead walk the earth. I may not be able to shoot fire or melt faces or, you know, jump my own height. But I'm a good runner. I've read all the right comics and I'm, like, great with wires and motors and microchips and stuff. Necessity is a mother of invention, right? I've already rigged a bunch of defenses around the town, so watch your step. I figure every superhero needs a brilliant inventor. I've got that much to aspire to. I'm the geeky sidekick. Yay.
You are aware that social networking sites have been strictly forbidden. Our sponsors in the group were not amused to have employees twittering they'd leapfrogged the Human Genome Project.
That wasn't even us. It was some Plethron guy. Anyway, it's only Facebook and Flickr. Just keeping up with Brad.
Boyfriend?
Ex-fiancé. We had to call it off when I took this job. It was for the best. For both of us. He has 2 kids now, you know. Cute kids. I guess it's a little stalkerish, but it helps me appreciate the road not taken. That could have been me. A stay-at-home mom.
TMD, Radcliffe. Disclosure. Too much.
And that's how I ended up here. Elbow deep in Scandinavian monster